Do you remember Operation Sinjar? The Indo-Pak War that happened in May 2025. Now in October 2025, Pakistan and Afghanistan has started a war. Pakistan and Afghanistan went from shouting at each other to literally bombing each other. Airstrikes, border attacks, soldiers dead, civilians caught in the middle, and both sides saying, "We didn't start it. I'm India, and today, I'll explain how two neighbors who once claimed to be brothers ended up fighting like enemies." Let's start. Friends, if you support India and peace, then hit the like button. Let's see how many people love India and peace for world. And subscribe if you love India. Making a video takes my whole day, and you can't even like and subscribe, which takes less than 5 seconds. Also, do not forget to comment. Comment, do you support India and Afghanistan or Pakistan? Or you are neutral? Comment, what do you support? Because I really need comments.
Go, 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 go. Enemy versus enemy versus enemy versus enemy versus enemy versus the stage is bright. Countryballs rolling, taking flight. Speeding ahead, breaking free. The opposite, you and me. Chaos reigns, trails ablaze. Enemy versus in this dazzling maze. UK, USA, leading strong. Mexico's rhythm, join the song. Switzerland's peace, steady and bright. Countryballs unite, shining light. Across dimensions we thrive. Enemy versus, let's revive. So let's persist, never slow. In this journey our spirits grow. With enemy versus leading the way. Every single moment, come what may. Come what may. Go, 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 go. Enemy versus.
It began when Pakistan accused Afghanistan's Taliban government of letting TTP militants operate from Afghan territory. If you don't know what is TTP, basically, its full form is Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan. It was formed in 2007 in Pakistan's tribal areas near Afghanistan. Their main goal is to overthrow Pakistan's government and replace it with strict Sharia rule. Sharia is a super strict Islamic law, and most Pakistanis do not want strict Sharia in their country. This TTP kills thousands of Pakistanis every year, including the infamous 2014 Peshawar school attack, where over 130 children were murdered. It is declared a terrorist organization by big countries like the US, UK, Dubai, and even UN. So basically, Pakistan really hates TTP. Those TTP militants, according to Pakistan, keep crossing the border and attacking inside Pakistan. Afghanistan denied it, but Pakistan wasn't believing. So on October 9th, Pakistani jets carried out airstrikes inside Afghan provinces like Khost and Paktika, claiming they hit terrorist hideouts, just like how India had claimed they hit terrorist hideouts in the 7th of May 2025, after the Pahalgam attack, which led to the India-Pakistan war. Pakistan had claimed they did not do Pahalgam attack, and today, Afghanistan is claiming they did not help TTP. So this war and that war are kinda similar. Pakistan is facing what India had faced. This is called karma. Kabul was furious. The Afghan Taliban called it a violation of sovereignty and vowed revenge. 2 days later, Afghan forces launched attacks on Pakistani border posts. Both sides traded heavy fire. Civilians ran for cover as mortar and rockets hit villages along the border. Pakistan said it killed 200 Taliban fighters. BTW, this war is actually between Pakistan and the Afghan Taliban, not Pakistan versus Afghanistan as a whole. So those who are saying Pakistan and Afghanistan are fighting, they are misinformed. Afghanistan claimed it destroyed Pakistani positions and killed dozens of soldiers. No one really knows the real numbers, but everyone knows this was the worst fighting in years.
You crossed my border again, you killed civilians.
We targeted the TTP. Your land is sheltering them. They attack us, that is why we respond. How dare you shelter them? Do you know how big of a threat they are to my country?
You don't decide justice on my soil. You bond families, not militants.
Then control your side. Every week, they enter my territory and kill my soldiers.
You think bombs will bring peace. You're repeating the same mistakes from decades ago.
And you think silence will stop terrorism? We're running out of patience.
Bro Bangladesh, what are you doing?
I am the next Asian superpower, so I am closely monitoring the situation.
Oh,
Bro, what the hell? I invaded Afghanistan on October 7th, 2001 because of 9/11s. Then I left in 2021. I literally spent 20 years and trillions of dollars in Afghanistan. How is Taliban still in huge numbers in Afghanistan? I hope Pakistan will win, because it's embarrassing to see the Taliban came back within weeks after I left. It's like doing homework for 20 years and still failing the class. Even my own American media called it one of the biggest foreign policy failures since Vietnam.
Bro always talks about how he spreads democracy around the world, but that's just on paper. The ground level reality is different.
we call for restrained dialogue and less boom-boo.
Bro, chill. Come talk in Doha. We got a sea and coffee.
Qatar is trying to host peace talks faster than they hosted the World Cup.
Both sides must show restraint. We already have one war on Europe and two on Middle East.
We urge peace and stability, and please protect our projects.
Pakistan sponsors terror, then blames everyone else for it. We fully support Afghanistan's sovereignty. Stop throwing stones if your house is made of terrorists. Also be quiet, Xi Jinping Ling Long Ping Pong Ding Dong, or whatever your name is. Honestly, Pakistan is a joke. Let me explain why I am saying this. Recently, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif went to China, where he met Putin. Just look at this.
We respect your relation with India, that's perfectly fine. But we also want to build very strong relations.
Bro learned English from Mexico's ass. Also, take a look at his pants. Seriously, what is this? What is the size of his pants? Did he wear his younger brother's pants? Also, look how Putin ignored him while talking to Modi. Sometimes his suit isn't even pressed properly. Doesn't he have a wife? Whoa, how many wife does bro have? Never mind. After days of bloodshed, both sides agreed to a 48-hour ceasefire. It lasted barely 2 days. Even during the truce, new airstrikes hit Afghan territory. Kabul said Pakistani jets killed civilians. Islamabad said they targeted militants. A peace that fragile doesn't even deserve the name ceasefire. Families near the border in Kurram and Khyber, Pakistan, and Paktika and Kandahar, Afghanistan have fled their homes. Markets are closed, trade routes blocked, and both countries' economies, already struggling, are getting hit harder. Over a dozen civilians have died so far, and hundreds are displaced. Meanwhile, propaganda from both sides floods social media. Remember when Pakistan's defense minister claimed that Pakistan had shot down an Indian fighter jet near the border? When journalists asked him for proof, like radar data or wreckage or literally anything official, you know what he said?
Where's the evidence for that, sir?
It's all over the social media.
Bro, if you don't have evidence, then be quiet. At least don't humiliate your country like this. Basically, instead of giving actual evidence, he used social media rumors as proof. Yeah, that's why I said Pakistan is a joke. Recently, he was seen nominating Donald Trump for Nobel Peace Prize.
President Trump, who is genuinely a man of peace.
Bro, what? Even Americans know that's a huge cap.
And today, again, I would like to nominate this great president for Nobel Peace Prize.
Honestly, Keir Starmer, Giorgia Meloni, and Vladimir Putin, they all deserve an award for being able to control their laugh. And since we are talking about propaganda, let's talk about the famous 6-0 claim Pakistanis love yelling about. So here's what went down. Some Pakistani officials and players claimed they shot down 6 Indian jets in past clashes, especially around Operation Sinjoor. They even made cricket gestures about it 6-0, pretending it's some victory scorecard. But in reality, there is no verified evidence or photos or any international confirmation. Even some Pakistani journalists said it's more national flexing than actual fact. So if you ask a Pakistani about this 6-0 thing proof, he won't be able to give you any, cause it's a troll, not an actual fact.
Afghanistan's been letting militants cross into our land, attacking our soldiers and hiding behind the border like it's a free trial zone. We warned them many times. We ain't the villains here, we're defending ourselves.
Loki, Pakistan's got the upper hand right now. Afghanistan's military is extremely weak. A country which is below 100 rank is fighting against a country whose rank is below 15. The weapons Afghanistan's using are a wild mix of old Soviet junk and modern leftovers from the US era. Pakistan has done more damage overall in terms of being able to strike into Afghan territory and inflict both militant and civilian casualties. So do not get surprised if Pakistan wins. Look, at the end of the day, war only leaves one winner: the graveyard. Pakistan loses soldiers, Afghanistan loses families, and the whole region loses peace. These borders, bro, they were drawn by history, but the people dying on both sides, they didn't draw them. Every bullet fired means another child grows up without a home, without hope. We need roads, schools, and jobs, not rockets and funerals. Cause let's be real, the world's moving to Mars, and we're still fighting over mountains. If Pakistan and Afghanistan both dropped guns and picked up trade instead, the region could glow brighter than Dubai's skyline. So yeah, maybe it's time we stop flexing power and start flexing peace. Cause peace hits harder than any missile ever will. Do not go without commenting whether you want peace or more and more wars.
Enemy versus enemy, versus us. Countryballs unite, it's time to show. Enemy versus, it's time to blow. Countryballs rolling, taking flight. Beating ahead, breaking free. Endless options for you and me. Chaos reigns, trails of blaze. Enemy versus in this dizzy maze. Across dimensions we thrive. Enemy versus, let's revive. So let's persist, never slow. In this journey our spirits grow. With enemy versus leading the way.